लोकतंत्र में जीना पड़ा, धर्मस्थलों की सब बातों की हानि हुई, जबरदस्ती मतांतरण होने लगा, ये सब था, तब भी भारत था। वो वैभव के दिन नहीं रहे, वो आक्रमण के दिन भी चले गए। अब राम मंदिर पर झंडा फहराने वाले, तब भी भारत था, अब भी भारत है।
From the banks of the Saryu, pulsing through India's ancient heart, a story that's waited centuries is unfolding. The Ram Janmabhoomi temple in Ayodhya will raise its saffron flag on the 25th of November. Far beyond a mere ritual, this moment marks the triumphant conclusion of a sacred saga spanning generations of devotion.
The Hindu civilization has been under attack for almost 1000 years, especially by the brutal barbaric Islamic invasion, and thereafter by the European, that's British, Portuguese, Dutch and French. And especially for this Bhagwan Sri Ram temple at the birthplace of Bhagwan Ram, the Hindus have been fighting for nearly 550 odd years, and thousands have laid their life for this moment. So it's a matter of great pride for all the Hindus residing wherever geographically we have more than 120 Hindus living across the world. It's a matter of great pride, and it's a clear message that we will come what may be. The Islamic forces and the barbaric evangelical forces have ensured that they eliminated many civilizations. But our Hindu civilization is here to stay. That's the message.
The trace of this thread goes back 5 centuries. The site, revered as Lord Ram's birthplace, became a flashpoint of faith and contention. Legal battles spanned decades, culminating in the 2019 Supreme Court verdict clearing the way for construction.
दुनिया चले ना श्री राम के बिना, राम जी चले ना हनुमान के बिना, दुनिया चले ना श्री राम के बिना, राम जी चले ना हनुमान के बिना.
Ground broke in 2020, and by the 22nd of January in 2024, Prime Minister Modi consecrated the idol of Ram Lalla in the sanctum, a black marble throne amid pink sandstone walls. And now, the temple stands complete. A Nagara-style masterpiece, 250 feet long and 360 feet wide. Its main spire piercing 161 feet skyward. The hoisting on Viva Panchami, marking Ram and Sita's union. The 5-day Vedic prelude will wrap with a final aarti for the flag, a 21-foot saffron banner embroidered with Om and the sacred Kovidara tree. The hoisting is to commence between 11:58 am and 1 pm atop the temple's commanding spire. The city has adapted seamlessly. Traffic has been diverted from key routes, heavy vehicles barred, streets swept clean under a blanket of security. Lakhs of devotees are projected with enclosures for saints and seers, plus global live feeds on massive screens. At the ceremony's core is Prime Minister Narendra Modi returning to Ayodhya.
जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई, राम सिया राम जय जय राम.
He is not new to this Ram Janmabhoomi movement, and post 2014 we have seen the fast track courts also, and the decision coming in favor of the honorable coming in favor of Bhagwan Sri Ram temple, and Sri Narendra Modi as the Prime Minister ensured that he took keen interest in the rebuilding and the construction of the temple, and he was there during the pujan, Bhumi Pujan, during all the sacred rituals. So it gives a clear message that this present government is not only going to take care of the infrastructural development, building roads and building other, creating employment, but at the same time, there will be no compromise as far as our indigenous dharma is concerned, our Hindu dharma is concerned.
His presence is much national as it is spiritual. For the crowds, it's a shared pulse.
I believe that Rama Janmabhoomi, earlier it's Prana Pratishtha, now the Dhwajarohana, all this herald something very positive, something very prosperous for Bharata Desham on the whole. And to see the elected, of course, extremely popular, Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Damodar Das Modi, Narendra ji leading it in the forefront, signifies that even if you are an elected Prime Minister, you can be a person who desires prosperity for all, for the entire society that comprises people belonging to different faiths. Yet you don't have to feel apologetic about your own faith. That's something that I have personally liked about the Prime Minister, that he is not apologetic about his religion. He is a Hindu. He says, yes, I am a Hindu, I go to temples. He goes to very many temples. Whichever place he goes, he visits the temple of that region. He follows all the customs of that particular region, respects the language of that region. So that's very important.
This historic event is expected to drive Ayodhya's tourism. In the first half of 2025 alone, 23 crore devotees crossed these sacred thresholds, a staggering leap from just 1.78 crore visitors back in 2017. The forecast is a doubling of footfall to 50 crores by year's end, injecting billions into Uttar Pradesh's economy and creating thousands of jobs in hospitality, transport and local crafts. From revamped airports and high-speed rail links to eco-friendly ghats along the Sarayu River, Ayodhya's infrastructure is primed for the spiritual surge. As November 25th dawns, the Dhwajarohan ceremony will etch another line in Ayodhya's timeless scroll.
When history is written, when history is recorded, say 100 years later, 200 years later, the generations who will live then in Bharata Desha will know that Sanatana Dharma, which is known as Hinduism worldwide today, has been a religion that has lived and allowed the others to live, has always pursued the path of mutual tolerance and mutual respect. But at the same time, we as a civilization have been very strong in telling that if you do something by force on us, we are not going to take it. So, this Rama Janmabhoomi temple is going to be a standing testimony to the very fact that Hindus are extremely tolerant, very respectful, very forgiving of others. But at the same time, if they believe that there is injustice, they will fight back. So this shall stand as a tower of justice that was served, delivered, and withstood the onslaught of tyranny for generations. And this temple will tell the future generations, the current generations, the forthcoming, the future generations, that if need be, we can fight back.
The weight, woven through courtrooms and karsevaks, finds its flourish. A civilizational milestone witnessed by a nation that has long waited to blend its Hindu cultural roots. India looks forward as Ayodhya rises, a city reborn, a centuries-old promise fulfilled.
Ram Ram Jai Ram Ram Jai Ram.